voice. I know them and they follow me. Okay, I'm going to read it one more time and then we're going to go ahead, right? So, my sheep listen to my voice. My sheep listen to my voice. I know them. And so, it's two parts of that. My sheep listen to my voice. I know them. Well, actually, three parts. Now that I think about it, he said, my sheep listen to my voice. I know them. That's very important. And they follow me. So, hey, mama. So he's saying in this verse, my sheep listen to my voice. So that's the first thing, listening. My sheep listen to my voice. So we have to be good listeners. And I think I'm going to get ahead of myself. But um, I'll just go ahead and break this down. So listening, that's the first thing. Some of us feel like we're good listeners, but we're really not. We're just hearing that person. Like we might see their lips moving. We might see, we might even know that their words coming out. We might catch on to some of the words that are coming out of their mouth, but we may not just be active. That's it. That's the difference. The difference is passive listening, where somebody's talking, but you're not really paying attention to them. Like you might be looking at their face, you might be looking at their lips, you might even hear a couple words come out that just sound like, they're talking, but you don't really know what they're saying. Like you're not really in the present moment listening and giving your all to them. You're not being as attentive as you could be. So that's passive. Hey, Bug Files, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. So you're being a passive listener, right? You're not being an active listener, which is different. Actively listening to somebody is you engaging in a conversation. Maybe you ask questions, or maybe you're just sitting there listening. You're looking at the eyes, trying to process the information that they're giving you and trying to process what they're saying, trying to understand what that person is saying. And if you have questions, it's okay to ask them because you're actively listening. And this is a conversation. If you are in a conversation with somebody and you're listening to them and you have actively heard them, not passively, but actively heard what they've said, then you have a good understanding what this conversation is about. So you can then, give them responses. You can, answer back. So my question would be, when you're listening, or when you're listening to someone, is it usually passive or is it active? So that's the first thing we got to think about. All right. So in this Bible verse, it says, my sheep listen to my voice. Are you passively listening to God, to the voice of God? Are you actively listening? Okay, because he says, next, I know them. I know them and they follow me. So if he knows you, I think that's something special in itself. God knows you and he loves you. So he wants to be a part of this conversation with you. He wants to be a part of